Welcome, dear students. So we are doing chapter number 2, and we are dealing with the last exercise, that is 2b, isn't it? So from 2b I'm taking this problem. So today's class is going to be a bit short. So here, please read the question carefully, which says simplify. So simplify, we are expert now in simplification, but we have to express as positive indices. That means you have to simplify in such a manner that at last in your answer all the powers, index means power, or index is also known as exponents. Okay, so all the powers has to be positive, there should not be any negative power. So for that you have to make use of this particular formula. So let's see. Okay, so first and foremost here what you're going to do is we'll put this minus 2 power, we'll distribute it to a to the power minus 2 and b. Okay, so a to the power minus 2 whole to the power minus 2, so we have to apply this formula which says multiply the powers. So that's why I've multiplied minus 2 into minus 2, okay, into, and this is b to the power minus 2, okay, into, here we have a to the power minus 3, b to the power minus 3. Now we can remove the bracket, we don't have any problem here. So a to the power minus into minus becomes plus, 2 into 2 is 4, and we have b to the power minus 2, a to the power minus 3, b to the power minus 3. Now look at this, a to the power 4, a to the power minus 3. Okay, so when you multiply them the powers will get added, so that's why it becomes 4 minus 3. Okay, actually it is 4 plus minus 3, we have to add the powers, isn't it? So 4 plus minus 3, but plus into minus becomes minus, isn't it? So that's why it becomes 4 minus 3, and similarly this is minus 2 minus 3. Okay, so 4 minus 1 is 4 minus 3 is 1, minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. So that's why, see, this is your simplified version, isn't it? But here your power is negative, right? And you are asked to write your power to be positive. So this can be done in this way. So this goes to the denominator using this law, and your answer turns out to be this much. See here, the power of a is positive and the power of b is also positive. So pause the video and note down your solution. Let's have another question. So in this question, again as usual, you know this 32 can be factorized and written as 2 to the power 5. And similarly 243, when you factorize it, it becomes 3 to the power 5. Others I have not changed. Okay, now 2 to the power 5 into this, right? Because this power is from outside, you have to multiply the powers. So 2 to the power 5, 5 into minus 1 by 5, that is this power. Into is there, okay, so into is written in dot here. So x to the power minus 5, so here also minus 5, and this gets multiplied. Okay, so same happens with the denominator. So 5 into minus 5 by minus 1 by 5 into y to the power minus 5, that is minus 5 into minus 1 by 5. So here 5 and 5 gets cancelled in every power, isn't it? So here if 5 and 5 gets cancelled, only minus 1 is left. Here minus into minus is plus, okay, 5 and 5 gets cancelled, so 1 is left, so it is plus 1. In the denominator 5 and 5 gets cancelled, only minus 1 is left. Here also the same happens and you get plus 1. Okay, so we don't have any problem with these two because they are already positive, powers are positive, but we have problem with this. So for that, this will go to the denominator and this will come to the numerator, and it becomes 3 to the power 1 is 3, 2 to the power 1 is 2, so that's why it becomes 3 by 2, and x to the power 1 is x, y to the power 1 is y. So this is your answer for this one. So pause the video and note down your solution. Let's have another fifth question. So this is given to you as usual. We will open up the bracket and we will multiply the power. So minus 2 into half, and this is b to the power half. Similarly this is a to the power minus 1 by 3, and b to the power minus 3 into 1 by 3. Okay, so 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Similarly here 3 and 3 gets cancelled. So if 2 and 2 are cancelled, so only minus 1 is left, isn't it? So that's why in the power we have just minus 1. So this is half, this is a to the power 1 by 3, this is 3 and 3 gets cancelled, only minus 1 is left in the power. Okay, now again a to the power minus 1, a to the power 1 by 3. So in these two, minus 1 and 1 by 3 will get added as per this one, first one. Okay, and the same happens with this b. So b to the power half, b to the power minus 1. So it becomes half minus 1. I hope this is clear. Now minus 1 plus 1 by 3, when you simplify it, it turns out to be minus 2 by 3. This simplification I need not show because it's very basic thing, isn't it? Yes, so it becomes minus 2 by 3. Similarly, half minus 1 will be minus half. Now again, here also your answer or the powers are in negative. So to make it positive, both of them goes to the denominator and it becomes positive. So that's why your answer for this one turns out to be this much. Okay, pause the video and note down your solution. Okay, let's have another and the last question for the day. So this is given to us. Now as usual, we'll open up the bracket, so it becomes x to the power m minus n, y to the power m minus n. Okay, so this much resembles to the first part. Now y to the power n minus l, z to the power n minus l. So this much resembles to the second part, and x to the, see here carefully, z to the power l minus m, so it is written at last, x to the power l minus m, so it is written here. Okay, so similarly here what we are going to do is we will combine all the x, y and z. So x and x, since the base are same, the powers will get added, isn't it? So that's why for x the power will be m minus n, and here it is l plus m, l minus m, so that's why it becomes plus l minus m. For y it becomes y to the power m minus n plus n minus l. Okay, so same happens with z. Z to the power n minus l is there, here it is l minus m, so that's why plus l minus m. Now see here carefully, minus m plus m gets cancelled, minus n plus n gets cancelled, minus l plus l gets cancelled. So what is left? This much is left. L minus n, yes, m minus l and n minus m. I want my powers to be positive. I don't want to see any negative sign. Now I hate negative sign. So for that, again I'll use this law. So this minus n will go to the denominator, becomes x to the power n. Similarly, this goes down, becomes y to the power l, and this z to the power minus m goes to a denominator, becomes z to the power n. Okay, so this is my answer for this particular question. So your homework is 7, number 2 and number 3. Okay, with this we close for the day. Thank you very much.